Hi, my name is Cassie Ford, and I'm a sophomore sociology major, speech-language pathology minor. Since coming to Stonehill, I have become extremely passionate about disability awareness and disability rights. I believe that all people, no matter their abilities or disabilities, should be treated as human. This video is a collection of statements from people from various ages, various beliefs, and various backgrounds. The one thing that they all have in common is their passion for disability awareness and advocacy. We all want to make a change for people with disabilities, and that change starts here.
I'm Eileen, I'm 21 years old, and I like coming to Best Buddies.
I'm Gigi, I'm 30 years old, and I like to dance.
My name's Bethany, and I'm 25 years old. And I like to play video games. I'm Grace, I'm 19 years old, and I love to come here and hang out with Bethany.
Hi, I'm Haley, I'm 19 years old, and I love to play tennis.
Hi, I'm Kaylee, and I love to play softball.
Hi, I'm Victoria Jameson, 23 years old. My favorite thing is to do basketball.
Hi, I'm Latoya, I'm 20 years old, and I like to ride my bike.
Hi, I'm Emily, I'm 19 years old, and I like to play soccer.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I like hanging out here at the Hope House.
And I'm Joey, and I like coming to the Hope House every day to spend time with the Best Buddies crew.
I'm Tim Kilcullen. I'm a development specialist at House of Possibilities.
So I've been involved in Best Buddies since I was a freshman in high school. Best Buddies is honestly just the best. It's my favorite part of the week. It's really just like a good close to like a hard week at school. And having a buddy too, and like seeing the relationship builds among the school year is just incredible. So that's what I love the most.
I like to be involved with Best Buddies because I get to hang out with Janine, and she's awesome, and she's so much fun, along with all the other people that are here, so she makes my Fridays better.
I'm involved in Best Buddies because I believe that everyone deserves a friendship no matter what ability or disability they have.
I've always wanted to join Best Buddies, and I felt like senior year at college was the best time to do it and actually give back to people who I feel like have given back to me my whole life.
I'm involved in Best Buddies because I went to a high school where we had a similar program, and ever since then I found it to be so rewarding and awesome just to get involved.
Well, growing up, one of my best friends had special needs, and I really wanted to get involved here. I love having a Best Buddy here because it's such a community.
I'm involved with Best Buddies because I love the energy when I come here. I leave with a smile every time. I'm involved with Best Buddies because a lot of people think that you help them, but in reality they help me more than I can really say.
I do Best Buddies because my friendship with my buddy has grown, and now he looks forward to seeing me every Monday, and that's what fuels me to go.
I join Best Buddies because it's a lot of fun and a great way to meet new friends.
What's your name?
Jim.
Why do you like the Hope House?
I love her.
You love her, yeah? She's your friend?
Bye, Beep.
My name is Cecil, and I love the Hope House because I love Jim too.
You guys want to talk?
My name is Best Buddy Sydney.
You love your best buddy, Sydney?
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right.
My name's Emily, and I love Best Buddies because I get to hang out with Justin.
Woo! Why do you love Best Buddies?
I like Best Buddy because I like her.
You like your best buddy, Emily? Yeah. That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
I don't use the R word because it's so negative, and there are so many other words you could use instead of the R word. And using the R word, it's being mean to someone, and we don't need that.
I don't use the R word because in high school I was a part of a club that was similar to Best Buddies, and I saw how personally people were affected by the R word.
It's disrespectful and it offends other people.
My friends are worth more than words.
It's offensive, and it doesn't encompass the people that it's used against. I don't use the R word because one of my best friends has Down syndrome, and I believe he's more than that.
don't use the R word because everyone deserves respect.
I don't use the R word because when I was involved in a similar program in high school, I was part of the program committee that would try and stop it. Also, I was just told by other people how offensive it can be, and it's just not really used correctly.
I think the R word is very disrespectful, and it's just a generalized term for something that doesn't need to be.
I don't use the R word because it's disrespectful. No one should be treated any lesser than anyone else.
I don't use the R word because it's really dehumanizing and it's treating them as someone lesser than any other person.
See the kids in the street, but not enough to eat. Who am
I would like to see more of the Best Buddies on campus, probably get more events there, so we can actually bring the student body and the people here together. I think that would be really awesome to see. And just to have people be more accepting around the world would be awesome.
I think a long-run goal would be to see people with disabilities and other people come together as one and have everyone just be equal. And I think what Stonehill could do was really work to make events and programs to bring these kind of people together, just like the Hope House does. And for outside of Stonehill, I think it's best to do events as well and just have people, such as people at the Hope House, come together with students and just make events and everyone can be together and happy.
I think we should make the campus more open-minded and just be more friendly to everyone.
What about the world?
Oh, and obviously I think there's like a domino effect. If this happens on Stonehill, it can happen in our whole community.
So at Stonehill, we had Allison, she held a disability conference, and I think that in itself was a great, a great step. It got people to come, all people who are passionate about disabilities, and people were able to share their stories. So I think that's a great starting point, and just building on that, maybe having more conferences on disabilities, just to get people to be more aware around what disabilities really are.
So some things I would like to see change are just to have people be a little more aware and understanding of people with disabilities, definitely with more compassion. And I think some ways we can go about doing that are sort of changing the conversations we have around people with disabilities and just getting involved, because the more you are interacting with these people, the more you understand how great they are, how special they are.
On Stonehill's campus and in the world in general, I'd like to see people try to make an effort to understand disabilities more, and I think that would be possible by really just getting yourself out there. The more you're around people with disabilities, the more comfortable you'll be and the better world we'll have.
Some of the changes we want to see on Stonehill's campus is we want to see everyone be more accepting and open to one another.
Yeah, more visibility of people with disabilities and thriving at Stonehill.
Some of the changes we want to see in the world, there's so many, but we got to start small. So we're going to start by caring for one another and being kind to one another and always treating people the way you want to be treated.
Exactly. And also just more accessibility. More accessibility to people that do have disabilities, so they can have access and be able to operate in the world.
The changes I want to see at Stonehill is more awareness and advocacy for those with disabilities, because there isn't a lot going on. I know we talk about it a lot, but we need to have some action on campus.
I would like to see a world where people are more accepting of people with disabilities. At Stonehill, I'd like to see more accessibility on campus. In order to make these changes a reality, I think that we need to encourage people to get involved with programs such as Best Buddies so we can educate people about disabilities and disabilities.
I think I would like to see people have just a better understanding, if anything, and I think that kind of just, that's about it, an understanding. I think if you start with an understanding of, who our guys are, what their disabilities are, and what their capabilities are, I think that really opens up sort of, not to be cheesy, but a lot of possibilities, for our crews, for our guys, but also for the staff as well. This is a fun job. It's demanding, but it's also rewarding too.
Equity.